time that Lou saw him, he was in the Crown Gym boxing with Jermaine Taylor, when Jermaine was preparing to fight Mickey Wright. So when he comes to Detroit, he said, "Who is that white kid over there?" Because he was beating Jermaine up pretty bad. I said, "That's Andy Lee." He said, "I've heard about him." And from that point on, Louis always followed him, all of his fights. And we haven't got a chance to fight on HBO, which was always the ultimate goal of all boxers. And so finally, when we get this opportunity, it's a great moment, and we feel that for Andy to win this fight, it's not necessary enough. We want to win impressively with a big knockout, because there is no standout middleweights up here now for this great champion, Martinez. And he is the total package. I mean, the looks, the showmanship, the boxing skills, and the last fight, one of the greatest one-punch knockouts ever in this sport. I mean, you just won't ever forget that knockout. So being as high as he is, we have passed up fights with Parag and with Felix Stern. And this is a challenger who's passing up championship fights, only to wait to get this opportunity to fight with Martinez, because he is the best. And the best way to do that is to have an impressive knockout, and then from there we're in a position. Andy has fought with McEwan as an amateur. Amateur and professional is two different things. Andy won the fight, but I feel now Andy has matured as a much more polished professional fighter, a much better puncher. In all of the training camps with Latimer Klitschko, well, really all of the fighters that I've been training, William Cotto, Matthew Jermaine, everywhere I go, even doing HBO broadcasts, Andy goes with me. And usually the day before that, we go to gyms and train. So he's learned and polished his skills a lot. And as you know, I love knockouts. And I'm training him to win this fight by knockout. And I feel very comfortable. After that, we will have a challenger for HBO for the great Sergio Martinez. And that's why Lou DiBella has made it very easy with him being a promoter of both. So we were looking forward to a very impressive victory on March the 12th. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to introduce the fighter I promote, the pride of Ireland, the pride of Limerick, and soon to be one of the major challenges to the middleweight title, Andy Lee.
Thank you all for coming out here today and bearing the cold weather to be here at the press conference. This is a massive opportunity for me in my career. It's the biggest fight so far against the best opponent I would have faced. And I thank my new promoter, Lou DiBella, for the opportunity in HBO, for allowing me this opportunity to show the American public how good I really am. You know, I have a big reputation. A lot of people have heard about me through the grapevine, through the gyms, and through boxing, and through Emmanuel, who's really done a great job of publicizing me. But the only time most people saw me was when I lost, which was on ESPN. And this is a great opportunity. It's a second chance for me, and I intend to grab it with both hands. I'd like to thank my management, Emmanuel Stewart, for everything he's done for me, and Perry Mandera, for working hard for me all the time and always believing in me, and Emmanuel for training me and making me the fighter I am today. As for the fight, I think it's going to be a good fight. Craig McEwan is a very good boxer, a lot of skills. If you look him up and you've seen him fight, you'll see that he's a tricky boxer. And there's a lot of similarities in both of us. We both fight tall. He switches from southpaw to orthodox, but he's more southpaw, and I'm a southpaw. So there's a lot of similarities between us. I know he's hungry for the fight. He's been waiting like I have for a big opportunity, and this is it for us. We're friendly outside the ring. There's no hard feelings, but we're meeting at the crossroads in our careers, and one of us is going to go on to the next level, and the next one, whoever loses, will have to start again, take a step back. So I expect a hard fight. Craig McEwan, like I said, there's a lot of similarities. We both left home, came here, moved to America, and tried to make a career for ourselves. And you know, it's unfortunate that we have to meet in this way. It would have been nice if one of us had been champion and got to fight each other, but now, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out like that. And now two of us have to face each other, and for the victor goes the spoils, and for the loser, it's a tough knot to take. So I've lost before, and I don't intend to ever let it happen again. And that's really all I have to say. You know, thank you again, Lou and HBO, for the opportunity. I believe myself I'm ready for a title fight on March 12th. I'm going to show everybody that I'm worthy of the title fight and that I'm capable of winning the title. So thank you all, and see you on March 12th.
Shows you what, you get old. We are honored by the presence of the executive director of the WBC, Mauricio Suleiman. Obviously, his dad, Presidente, as I call him, couldn't be with us today, and I'm very happy that Mauricio is here. Mauricio and the WBC has honored Sergio's status as the best middleweight in the world by naming him champion emeritus and allowing him to fight for the diamond belt. The mandatory was Bick. We couldn't find a home for a fight against Bick. And I think that the WBC showed great, foresight and intelligence in not throwing Sergio to the side and to recognizing his status as the best in the world. And I just took a look at that diamond belt, which Mauricio brought with him, and it's a great piece of hardware, and I know that Sergio looks forward to putting it around his waist. So I want to bring up the executive director of the WBC, Mauricio Suleiman.
Good afternoon, muy buenas tardes. It is a real honor for me to represent my father today. When he read the weather forecast, he said, "You go to that press conference, it's going to be too cold." Thank you. I am very excited to be here because being so many nice friends and nice promoters like DiBella, Samson, Gary Shaw, Arpelulo, Golden Boy, then you know it's going to be a nice dinner when you go after the press conference, so I'm looking forward to it. We are very, very honored to be present and to celebrate this great fight. Any fight that is showed in HBO has a guarantee that's one of the best fights that you can find, and we're very happy to be making history again with HBO in this fight. Sergei from Ukraine was the WBC #1 contender 6 years ago. European champion, has been a champion of another organization in the super welterweight division for 5 years. So his merits and his pride and his will to become what Sergio is today is a very, very important, and we're very proud of him, and we wish him the best of luck. Sergio Martinez has been a very, very special fighter to the WBC. He has been a role model inside the ring, outside the ring. He has been champion in the super welterweight division, in the middleweight division. He has gone to many hospitals, to many shelters, to many abused women places, to give them hope and to give them a chance to see that people can come out from the canvas and become successful.